Miss Tripti Bansal and
I, Viri Solanki,
are going to present a wormy topic. Before I reveal what the topic is, we'd like to show you a little advertisement about the brand we're talking about because it's a ad that we, especially all the student managers, can relate to the most, as it portrays a certain emotion that we all can feel in the near future. Can we please play the video?
आज पहली तारीख है, दिन है सुहाना, आज पहली तारीख है, खुश है जमाना, आज पहली तारीख है, पहली तारीख जी पहली तारीख है।
So this is the ad. The ad actually tells it actually. The ad it promotes the Dairy Milk chocolate to celebrate the first day of the month, which we all feel happy about on receiving our salary. So this is the crisis. The topic is Dairy Milk crisis management. The worm controversy. The next slide shows the roadmap that we're going to follow for the entire presentation. The introduction, the company profile, the journey the company has gone through, the crawling of the worms, the crisis management, the steps the company followed, the conclusion, and the webography. The next slide. So it's there once lived a brand, but it's not just a story, it's a saga. असली स्वाद ज़िंदगी का. The brand initiated the chocolate in India as its first milk chocolate, and it stated it introduced the chocolate by saying असली स्वाद ज़िंदगी का. It became the sweet of Indian festivals by linking it to the auspicious saying Shubh Aram. The brand has witnessed many failures and it rose to glory for the past 70 years. This is the company profile. The parent company is Mondelez International, Mont meaning the world and Deleuze meaning delicious. The founder was Mr. John Cadbury, and he was the first one to open the shop in Uxbridge, London in 1942 with only tea, coffee and chocolates. The Indian managing director is Mr. Anant Kripalu. The market net turnover is 6,770 crores. The Indian contribution to this for just the Cadbury Dairy Milk is around 100 crores. The next slide. This is the journey the brand has followed. In 1824, John Cadbury opened the first shop in England. In 1905, it launched its first Cadbury Dairy Milk, the first milk chocolate to ever be introduced in any market. In 1948, the CEO of the company realized the potential the Indian market could have, and thus it decided to enter the Indian market. In 1977, the company changed to Cadbury India Private Limited. But in 2003, it suffered a major drawback, the worm controversy. And in 2019, even though it has faced many ups and downs, it's still going strong for the past 70 years. The next slide. The crawling of the worms.
Hello everyone. So the crawling of the worm, before around 1 month of Diwali in 2003, that is October, the news started coming of Cadbury Dairy Milk having worms inside it. Next slide please. So initially the news was only from Pune, but it took a severe step, or it became a major incident when entire Maharashtra started complaining about worms in the Cadbury Dairy Milk. And it was clearly visible in their sales, that is the sales reduced by 30%, whereas the company was expecting to rise their sales by 15% due to the Diwali festive seasons. Advertisement went off air for approximately 45 days, and the credibility and reputation of the brand and the every subsidiary companies was under intense scrutiny. Next is employee moral. The employee moral also started coming down, especially the sales and marketing team. Threat of prosecution. The brand Cadbury also had faced threats of prosecution from the Maharashtra FDA. This is the blame game and the final acceptance. So when it came to Cadbury, the Cadbury initially started playing the blame game, and they said that no, there's no manufacturing defect. The entire blame they pushed onto the storage department. But again, they were counterbacked by the FDA saying that then what about the packaging? So ultimately they had to accept their fault and they decided to clear the mess. So revival. Now how to revival? Mainly they take two steps for reviving their brand. The first is the Project Vishwas. Now the Project Vishwas name itself suggests that the main motive, the main purpose behind this was to regain the loyalty from the consumers. They released the fact sheets in 55 publications in 11 different languages. And finally, they started high retail monitoring. Change. So this is the example of fact sheet from trees to beans. Change. And the another big step was the Big B campaign. We all are aware about the Big B campaign, where the star first-handedly gave his account of the entire visit of Cadbury factory, and he emphasized on the purity seal mark. And why the Cadbury looped in the Big B? Because we are talking about 2003, that is approximately before 15-18 years, when the then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he and the Big B, that is Amitabh Bachchan, these two personalities were considered the most influencing, and they were believed that they can convince people into whatever thing they want to do. In concluding slide, here is the graph which shows that 1905, that is the inception year of Cadbury Dairy Milk, not Cadbury, the Dairy Milk. Previous. And it is clearly seen that in 2003, due to the worm controversy, the sales declined to 30%. But however, they revived their brand, and in 2004, it is again increased. And till time being, they are doing very well. This is the source where we found. Next. Thank you.